What is going on, all you amazing viewers to be later? How you doing today? You doing okay? Seriously, doing okay? Need a cup? Need a beer? Need a little nap? Make sure you take it. Make sure you take care of yourself, okay? But for now, welcome to this wonderful ride we call YouTube. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever time of day it is when you are watching this video. Woohoo, buddy. eBay could be a disaster zone or it could be some fun. As you know by that thumbnail, everything else you clicked on to get here today, that's right, we got something else by Kromlech, whatever. They're calling this the Legionary Saber Jetbike. Okay, we're going to get into the fun stuff here in just a moment. But first, you know we got to get the adulting out of the way, right? Seriously, we really truly do. So first up is a word from our unofficial sponsor.
So there I was, 23 years old, prime of my life. I woke up one morning, looked in the mirror, and my hair was thinning. It was all falling out. It wasn't until I discovered this one solution that changed everything. My first initial thought was, it's gotta be genetics, right? It's not my fault, this is genetic. Go and find out. I'm not the only one dealing with thinning hair and confidence issues. And it was nuts because we started to change everything in our routine.
We started looking at what we were putting in our bodies, what we were eating, how much water we were intaking, and then we started working out and taking care of ourselves, but still something was missing.
But also what we put on our body is drastically important to our skin and hair health. So we ditched all of those chemical filled products. We started using healthy, organic ingredients and took it upon myself to start creating these organic ingredient products to help people. I have a solution for you. Ditch all of those chemical filled products and grab something that's organic, natural, handmade, something that your family will thank you and your health will thank you. Make the switch today.
Great man, great company, made here in the USA, veteran owned. What more do you need? Click that link right down below. Seriously, it's going to bring you right to his web store and abuse the ever-loving F out of that viewer discount code he's giving you. Now, I'm filming this video on Tuesday. What are we in, May? Yeah, we'll just call it May 21st, 2024. I'm not going to quote you a price, simply because I went looking out on eBay, I found this, and I went, ooh, Chris has an idea. All right. Now, as you know, because this is going to be posted after the Auric Champions box set, I've already got 6, the jet bikes. I can't have any more. You can have 2 units of 3. It gave me 6 in that box set. My next thought was, great, I'm moving over to my horse heresy custodes. I'm going to paint them a little different. No problem, right? And then I'm going, it just simply looks like I picked up my 40K force and I'm proxying it in 30K. I don't want to do that. So then Chris goes looking yet again at Warhammer.com, horse heresy under the Legion Custodes, and I'm not paying $70 for a Gerfalcon jet bike. 1. I'm not paying $70. When I could pay $60 before the price hike recently with Games Workshop for 3 for 40K. Now I understand it's a resin miniature, but when I need 3 of those little bastards to field the force, that's $210 before the price hike. I haven't even looked recently. So I went looking for anything, and this thing just popped up, and I went, oh dear God, if that body fits, I think I have a workaround. But okay, I've got this one put together, so I'm going to show you some of the itty bitty little parts. It comes with an MDF base. It's about the right size for a flight base. No. So I went and grabbed one of the flight bases from the Auric Champions thing, and I'm using it, well, I should say the long oval bases. I'm using that. Okay. Plus the fact that I need to magnetize it, and it's really hard to magnetize a flat, round base. Hey, sounds like he's out. Sorry. Dad duty. It's hard to magnetize a flat, round base. Okay. We'll get to you in just a moment. Now, I'm not too sure if you can see that in there. They give you 2 different flight stands. One that's like a little bit off the ground and one that's higher up off the ground, which I thought was cool. I really did. I thought Games Workshop should be doing something like that, as opposed to having a fatter base coming up to a little skinny, you sneeze on it, it's going to snap right off the top. So, there's the legs for the resin one that you get. First thing I did was pull out the Custodes legs for the jet bike, and I went, Ooh, they seem like they fit. Dry fitting in, I went, oh, yeah. So, problem number one is incoming. There's the hands. Now, as you notice, if you've seen, I'm going to show you the Jetbike in them. Basically, they have where it's like rotating on a little like bicycle thing. These are independent little flight controls. So there's problem number one. So we're going to put you aside for just a moment. There's the rest of your little Legionary. And I thought to myself, okay, maybe for horse heresy, that'd be perfect. But we're not doing you. I got you for my custodes. You go away. They gave you different weapons in there. And I like how they all fit snugly right near the front with just a little bit of shaving because it's resin. So I picked the one that looked most like the laser that was on the Gerfalcon Jetbike. Now. Sorry. Now there's the one for 40K. Alright? On the Dawn Eagle Jetbike, it's standard, we all know. The only thing that really is a little bit different is the positioning of your little spears that you have. For some reason, in the beginning, I thought I'm going to have mine like they're hovering, waiting to charge, so you've got your lance up and in the air, ready to go. So there it is. We all know that. We all love it. And this is the very first one I ever painted, so please spare me that. It looks like crap! Now, this is the one from the box. I did some modifications on it, okay? I didn't like the itty-bitty little wings that it came with, so those went out the door. I took from the Dawn Eagle Jetbike and got those on there. They're in there pretty good. The only thing I really couldn't control for some reason is the positioning of the back wings, but I'm okay. It's kind of like it's moving in flight and whatnot. I really didn't like the fact on the Dawn Eagle, the big fat wings were in the front and the itty-bitty wings were in the back. Nope, so I switched that up. So, the itty-bitty wings are right there in the front. No biggie. Now, the old guy's feet fit kind of firmly right on the thing. His are sliding out. If I thought a little bit more ahead, I would have tried to jury-rig something to make it look like there was pedals up in the air. And I went, okay, no biggie. But now we have a Chris being Chris. Well, other than the fact for some reason I got fingerprints all over that fucking thing. The arms and the control panel wouldn't sit at all where it was supposed to go. There was a good little gap in there. Alright? Not a good little, big little gap in there. So what I did was take a piece of resin and I thought I put a bit of green stuff in there so I could figure crap out. No, my dumbass put super glue down. When did I discover it? Later on, and I went, crap. Kind of stuck with it. So you can see that awkwardness of that front panel sitting right there. But the upper panel and everything else just sitting there quite nicely. So instead of doing the plumes off the back, I'm leaving those off, and we're just going with the Eagle helmet to give it something different. I don't know what I'm going to do really to accentuate the leader other than maybe color the bike a little different. But this was my first thought of making a Gerfalcon out of something else. Now, the other thought I had in the shower this morning was they make Space Marine jet speeders for the Horus Heresy. Why didn't you try that first, you dumbass? Oh yeah, and the other thing, the cape swirling out the back, that old cape was made to fit perfectly over the exhaust pipes. Made to fit perfect. Now I have that beautiful little symmetrical cape billowing and going. So I don't know if I'm going to be keeping the capes moving forward. I may clip it and just have the the little pauldrons on the side there. I don't know. I may end up building a Space Marine speeder and see how that works out. Seeing how I haven't played as much Horus Heresy as I'd like, and I bought 2 boxes of them right when they got released, and they've been sitting in the pile of shame ever since because I've been buried under a lot of things. But this is my first attempt at using a third-party conversion with G-Dub bits. because the rider is all the Adeptus Custodi. The wings are the Adeptus Custodius thing. And, we just kind of gone from there. I don't know. I thought it might be interesting. When I bought it, I believe it was around the $25 range, 25 to 30. So getting 3 of them at 90 as opposed to a single Gerfalcon at 70 seemed more cost effective to me. Now, I'm not stupid. I know I cannot use this in an official GW tournament or anything like at a local gaming store that may be official, but just a friendly pickup game should be no problem, right? As long as I'm telling my, opponent, this is your standard Gerfalcon. There is no upgrades. It's just a third-party bit. Okay. Now we are at the most amazing part of the video for me. Seriously, we really, truly are. I know my little long-winded ass going on about a Gerfalcon. Not wanting to buy a Gerfalcon, but I went a roundabout way to buy a Gerfalcon. You process that. I just can't right now. God. Oh, what a morning. But still, I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, anger, all that fun stuff right down below. What do you think about this one? Do you think it's going down the right idea? Do you think it's going down the wrong idea? Do you like the overall concept of it, of trying to keep things really differently between 40K and 30K? Or are you more of a, I'm just going to proxy this and you're going to have to deal with it kind of dude? I'd like to know. Have you bought a lot from this company, Kromlech? Because looking through their stuff, I like a lot of what they're doing, and I can see myself integrating that into a Horus Heresy thing, or maybe even with 40K with my Space Wolves. Because they have what they call Sons of Thor, I believe is them, and those are designed to be Space Wolves. Right now in my Sky Claws, I currently have a couple of their axes. I really like how they look. I seriously, truly do. It just adds a different level. But still, like I said, I want to know. Give me all that great info down below. Now, if it made you laugh, made you cringe, made you cry, made you do any of that, because it's me, okay, it's me, I'm pretty damn sure that it did. Please hit that big old thumbs up. It's only going to show love and support for the channel, which is greatly appreciated. It's going to give you good karma. You put out good, you're going to get good back. And the all-important thing is it's going to slap that almighty algorithm right in the mouth and go, hey, wake up. We like what this guy's doing over here. But there we go, guys. My quick, weird, unbagging look at Kromlech's, what they call it, Legionary Saber Jetbike. I want to thank you guys for watching this one. Hope you're having a great day today. Hope you're having a safe day today. And Emperor willing, one day we'll be rolling dice across the tabletop.